Southaven, it is now time for the very first competition of the event, JCB Racing. Our 8 Monster Jam superstars have been seated into a bracket based on a random draw. The winner of this round of racing will take the semifinal round and be that much closer to the racing win. We got one more question before we kick this event off. Who's ready for JCB Racing?
In the right lane, make some noise for Triton Robbins in Crazy Train. He's taken on his opponent in the left lane, John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity. A fierce, fantastic matchup that we've got for our first matchup here in JCB Racing. The driver with the best racing record versus our series points leader. A tough one is that. They're both waiting for that light. They're pulling to the line. Let's go green. Your winner is Triton Robbins in a Crazy Train. Once again, your winner of that last race was Triton Robbins in Crazy Train. Our next matchup's pulled to the line. Make some noise for John Zimmer in Zombie. He's taken on his opponent in the left lane, Montana Robbins in Plain Crazy. Montana Robbins in Plain Crazy is gunning for his 4th JCB Racing win in a row. But John Zimmer in Zombie looks to stand in the way of that racing streak being continued. A driver like John Zimmer might know exactly what to do on this track, enough to potentially take out a driver who's on a hot streak like Montana Robbins. Take a look at those racing lights. We've got the first set of amber lights illuminated. Our drivers fire their trucks. Get in position to pull to that line. Both of these drivers wanting to secure their spot. Let's go green. Your winner is John Zimmer in Zombie. Zombie moves on to the semifinal round, and in this next matchup, we'll find out exactly who will be Zombie's opponent. In the right lane, make some noise for Fernando Martinez in El Toro Loco. He's facing off in the left lane against Matt Cody in Gravedigger. A great even-keeled matchup right here between Matt Cody and Gravedigger taking on Fernando Martinez in El Toro Loco. Both of them hoping to be the one to cross that line. Let's go green. Absolute monster jam mayhem here in the JCB Racing competition. Trouble on the track for both El Toro Loco and Gravedigger in what was an absolute insane moment. These two at the exact same time, both losing their footing on those BKT tires. This just speaks to those tricky track conditions, and that track can sometimes have those BKT tires get that bite that causes them to lose that momentum. Absolutely crazy round of JCB Racing, but take a look at the board. We've got a close-up on our Monster Jam Racing lights. Now, these lights are the mechanism that we use to communicate to the drivers when they are at that line. You see that first set of amber lights illuminated. That is the cue to that driver to start up that Monster Jam truck. It's on their mark, get set, go, right? So that first set is to be on their mark. Fernando Martinez outside of that truck. He knows these lights well, because after that first set comes the second set of amber lights to be illuminated. You see the red light, they're gonna watch for that red light to go away and for that light to famously go green. Two fierce competitors, both outside of their truck right now in a crazy matchup around JCB Racing round one. We're gonna get back to the action and let you guys know exactly what this means for the semifinal round.
Monster Jam fans, I'm over here with Camden in section 119, and we're going to see if you can walk away with the prize. Are you down for that?
Yeah.
Was that pretty crazy there in racing?
Yeah.
Now, come on, you got to do that. This was crazier than that. Go ahead and look at the video board and pay attention, because there's going to be a trophy. Check this out. Bam, pay attention. Monster Jam fans, pay attention to that trophy, because I'm going to be asking you guys for some help. We want Camden to walk away with a prize. Round and round they go. It's the St. Jude Children's Research Hospital helmet shuffle. Just kidding. Psyched you guys out. Do you guys still have it? All right, guys, I want to hear the 200 level. What do you guys think? All right, what about the lower level? What do you guys think? I see some ones, I see some twos back there. Nobody thinks it's three. All right, what do you think, Camden?
Two.
Two, his guess is two. Let's find out. It's not under number three. It's not under number one. Camden, you won. That means you're gonna walk away with your brand new Monster Jam plushie. Give me 5. Matches your hat, too. Make some noise, everybody!
Our final matchup in round one, in the right lane, make some noise for Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash. She's taking on her opponent in the left lane, Angelina Knock in Megalodon. Two fearless competitors pull to the line, each one of them hoping to secure their spot in the semifinal round. Let's go green! Your winner is Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash. An exciting round one of JCB Racing already underway, so let's recap that action to bring us to the semifinal round. We did see a crazy run from Toro Loco and Gravedigger, a double rollover here in round one. What that means is neither one of those drivers will advance to the semifinal round, and instead on the track now, we are going to get to see Montana Robbins and Plain Crazy come back out and battle it against Zombie in the semifinals for his chance once again at that 4th JCB Racing win in a row. Next, for the semifinals, we saw Sparkle Smash just seconds ago take out Megalodon, securing her spot in the semifinals, where she'll battle it out against the driver with the best racing record on the series, Triton Robbins and Crazy Train. The 4 fastest drivers have been determined, but there's only room for 2 in the final round.
That's right, Keaton. We're moving on to the JCB semifinal round. We started with 8. We had a whole bunch of excitement during that first round. But now we're down to the fastest final 4. Southaven, I need your help. Let's get this thing started. Make some noise for the JCB semifinal round.
What an exciting day for Plain Crazy Montana Robbins as he gets a second chance at that JCB Racing win. He's just got to secure himself his spot in the finals, but John Zimmer looks to stand in the way. Let's go green! Your winner is John Zimmer in Zombie. Zombie moves to the finals, but in just seconds, we're gonna find out who will be his opponent. Sparkle Smash, Jamie Sullivan takes on Triton Robbins in Crazy Train. Triton Robbins, with the best racing record, looks to give her a run for her money. Let's go green! Your winner is Triton Robbins in Crazy Train.
Monster Jam fans, this is it. This is the final race. It's down to the fastest 2 competitors. And this is for the first 8 points of the event and that top spot on our leaderboard. Southaven, make some noise if you're ready to meet your racing finals contenders.
He's got the best racing record on the series. Make some noise for Triton Robbins in Crazy Train. Behind the wheel since 2005, make some noise for John Zimmer in Zombie. What a round of racing we have seen so far, all to bring us to these 2 competitors battling it out for the first 8 points of the event. It's going to take a driver with technical skills, speed, and the smarts to cross that finish line first. They pull to the line, foot on that throttle. Let's go racing! A race too close to call. We've got our Monster Jam officials reviewing that footage right now to see which one of these two drivers will earn the first 8 points of the event and be crowned our JCB Racing winner. I just got official word. Your winner is Triton Robbins in Crazy Train. Triton Robbins in Crazy Train gets racing win number 15 here in Landers Center in Southaven. He beat out the rest of the competition, was able to stay consistent and speedy. He's now earned himself the first 8 points of the entire event. Southaven, give it up for your JCB Racing winner, Triton Robbins in Crazy Train.
Triton Robbins, what a racing competition. We were talking about, or talking in pit party, that the pod is shaped a little bit differently. You miscalculated it yesterday. You made the adjustment today. Did everything work out like you planned after yesterday?
Yes, for sure. The Crazy Train, it's feeling great. Definitely got the track figured out this afternoon. But you know what? I'm sitting in the back watching some of the best roll these trucks over. And I'm going, oh my gosh, do I really have this track figured out? So I got to be real cautious in the corners. And then lining up in the final round against John Zimmer Sr., it's just big enough for the World Finals. Let's do this.
So you took out John Zimmer Jr. in the first round. Quite the, I wouldn't say an upset, but you seem to have his number. Then you're going up against the other Zimmer in the finals. A battle of the independents. What is what makes you guys so fast?
Well, you know what? It definitely helps when you're behind the scenes, wrenching on your truck. You're in your truck, making sure everything's 110%. I tell you what, the Zimmers are fast, but it was Team Robbins last night, and it's Team Robbins today in the final round.
Make some noise for Triton Robbins in Crazy Train.
Well, we've got the first 8 points belonging to Crazy Train Triton Robbins. Take a look at that BKT overall event leaderboard. You can see he's currently got himself in first place with a total of 8 points. Zombie is in second with a total of 7 points. And then check this out. We've got a two-way tie for third place with Plain Crazy and Sparkle Smash, both of them holding a total of 4 points. And then another two-way tie, Megalodon and Terminal Velocity tied for 5th place, and 2 tied for 7th place, El Toro Loco and Gravedigger. We've got one more competition coming up soon. It's the Two-Wheel Skills Challenge, where another 8 points will be on the line. Now, joining me at the desks are my new friends. We've got Carter and Lily, and you guys are having a blast here at Monster Jam. Is it your first time?
Yes.
And are you having fun so far, Carter?
Yes.
He is. Okay, so we are going to put you guys to the test with racing. We just saw that on the track, but I've got a race here that I want you guys to watch. You guys are going to pick the winner, and if you get it right, I might have a prize for you. We've got Gravedigger racing Megalodon and El Toro Loco. Between those three, Gravedigger, El Toro Loco, and Megalodon, who do you think is going to win, Lily?
Megalodon.
She says Megalodon. Carter, who do you think's going to win?
Gravedigger!
Okay, I love it. You guys, we're a divided team. That's how siblings are, though, right? So let's kick off this race and see who's right. Ready, go! Okay, they're off to a good start. Carter, looks like Gravedigger's going super fast. Oh my goodness. Carter, you think Gravedigger's gonna win?
Yes!
I don't know, Lily. I mean, we really need Megalodon to turn up the heat. She's gotta make it around this corner. El Toro Loco falls to the back. Hey, Megalodon is in the lead. Can't she do it? Lily, give me a high five. You got that right. Megalodon was the winner of this race, and you guys did such a fantastic job. Let me ask you something. Would you like to meet some of the drivers?
Yes.
Carter, would you like to meet some of the drivers?
Yes.
Well, guess what? I am going to give you guys your tickets. I want you to hold this for me, okay, Carter? It's your ticket to the post-show meet and greet. You and your whole family that you guys came with, you're going to get to meet the drivers after the event. Do you want to tell everybody to have fun? Yeah, can you say have fun?
Yes.
He's ready. Carter's ready to take my job. But you guys are going to get to meet all of the drivers on Arena Championship Series Central. And Carlos, if some of the fans also want that opportunity, how can they also attend the post-show meet and greet?
That's right. You guys see the QR code on the video board right now. Go ahead and scan that if you want your spot to the post-show meet and greet. That's your exclusive opportunity to meet all of the drivers after the event, get photos, autographs, and maybe hear some competition takeaways from the event. Scan that QR code because sales end 1 hour after the event start time.
In our next competition, the Two-Wheel Skills Challenge, where you will be the official judges, you're going to have to look out for some crazy wow moments. We want to see stoppies, poppers, and so much more, but nobody better to tell you about this competition than our very own drivers. An exciting competition, only moments away, and this is your first opportunity to be the official judges. Carlos, what do you think? Is Southaven ready?
That's right. Remember, you guys are not just spectators. You guys are official fan judges here, so remember to take those phones out, scan that QR code, or go to judgeszone.com. Your city code is STH. STH. Once you lock that in, you'll have 20 seconds to score our drivers. Remember, you guys got to score fairly and accurately here tonight.
Hola fanáticos de Monster Jam, soy Angelina Naki. Estoy lista para enseñarles mis trucos de two-wheel skills.
She's looking for those shark attacks, Southaven!
of the water, slamming onto the track. It's Angelina Knock, Megalodon. Great 2 attempts, reverse popper on the first one, gigantic slap wheelie on the last one. Let us know what you thought, judgeszone.com.
A confident, great-looking run from Angelina Knock in Megalodon. That first attempt is really my favorite. She's able to pop that Monster Jam truck up, making it look easy out there on the track. And 2 successful attempts. Kicking off the competition is no easy feat. So you guys have your shoes, big shoes to fill here, being the judges with the very first score. So let's check it out. The score for Angelina Knock in Megalodon is... It's a 6.411. That is a solid score and your current score to beat. Next to hit the track, put your hands together for John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity. Southaven, he's still got 1 attempt remaining.
Incredible marathon combos. Make some noise, John Zimmer Jr., Terminal Velocity. Back and forth. You got to get on judgeszone.com. 20 seconds. You have less than his run to make your scores heard. Judgeszone.com.
Out of that cab, looking proud and happy, and believe me, he's got a reason for it. Absolutely insane run from John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity. You can see exactly why we call him the Combo King. We've got your scores locked in with that current score to beat held by Angelina Knock in Megalodon. It's a score of a 6.411. The score for John Zimmer Jr. in terminal velocity is that's a 9.398. That is your score to beat. Next up, he's looking for those Toro horns. Make some noise for Fernando Martinez in El Toro Loco. Potential trouble for El Toro Loco after the track, but I am getting word, Monster Jam fans, we need all of your help. You cannot have your body parts, belongings, coats, anything on that plastic. They're called our Monster Jam safety holds. If at any point someone does cross that safety hold, we do have to halt the action, pause our event, and cannot continue until that issue is fixed. So make sure you're keeping yourself safe, having fun behind those Monster Jam safety holds so that we can continue an action-packed, fun event that we want to put on for you Monster Jam fans.
You get a bull, you get a crazy bull. Fernando Martinez, El Toro Loco. Judgeszone.com. Check out the video board, watch that replay, and let us know what you thought at Judgeszone.com.
I'm always impressed when a driver has that momentum and kind of pause and can really bring back that action, dial back in, and that's exactly what we saw from Fernando Martinez right here in the two-wheel skills competition. Check it out on the Super Glue. Glued to the action replay. Absolutely gnarly seeing him up on those two BKT tires. Now it's time to see what you guys thought of the run. The score for Fernando Martinez in El Toro Loco is a solid score. It's a 7.890. That's good enough for second place. You know what those bells mean. Make some noise for Matt Cody in Gravedigger.
Let's hear it for Matt Cody in Gravedigger. Two solid attempts there. Both of them had a popper, tried to make an adjustment on the edge of the pod there. But it matters what you guys thought, Southaven. Judgeszone.com.
Now, I know that run for Matt Cody in Gravedigger had to feel good. He's out there doing his thing, gets 2 successful attempts in the two-wheel skills challenge, and that's exactly what he's going to need to beat out that top score. You guys got your official scores locked in, so let's check out the results. The score for Matt Cody in Gravedigger is a 7.160, a solid score, good enough right now for 3rd place. Next up, he's your JCB Racing winner. Make some noise for Triton Robbins in Crazy Train.
Conductor arms in the air. Triton Robbins, Crazy Train. Scoring is open. Lock those scores in. We're looking at the replay right now. This pod is gigantic. Definitely putting our drivers to the test, extending their runs, testing their balance.
What a fun run from Triton Robbins in a Crazy Train. He looks like he's having an absolute blast out on the track, and he really has been coming for that nickname of a Combo King. He says, John Zimmer Jr., move aside, because he is gunning for those next 8 points. We got your scores locked in. Let's check out the results. The score for Triton Robbins in Crazy Train is a solid score, a 7.955. Right now, that's good enough for 2nd place. Next to the track, let's see those zombie arms. It's John Zimmer in Zombie.
diabolical run from John Zimmer Sr. in Zombie. I don't know if you guys noticed that, turned off the truck, did like a freeze frame. What an incredible display of balance here during the two-wheel skills challenge. Scoring is open. Let us know what you thought.
You know, Carlos, shutting the truck off while it's on two biggie tires, if that's not the most veteran move, I don't know what is. John Zimmer feeling confident out on the track today, giving us yet another jaw-dropping performance from Zombie. Having fun on the track and hoping that that pays off in the scores. You guys, once again, are those judges, and in just seconds, we'll have your official score and see exactly where he stands in the competition. It's a 7.666 for John Zimmer in Zombie. Right now, that's good enough for fourth place. Next to hit the track, this flight might have a little turbulence. Make some noise for Montana Robbins in Plain Crazy. He's got one attempt remaining. Give it up for Montana Robbins in Plain Crazy. Scoring is open at Southaven. You see those ribbon boards have turned red. That's your cue. Head on over to judgeszone.com. Lock in those scores for those two crazy attempts from Plain Crazy. You only got 20 seconds before that clock runs out, and Montana Robbins is counting on you for that win. I mean, two really successful attempts, and you can tell how comfortable and confident he is behind the wheel, able to take that 1,200-pound Monster Jam truck up on two BKT tires. Absolutely insane, and we've got your scores locked in. Let's check out the results. The score for Montana Robbins is a 7.808. Right now, that's good enough for fourth place. Last but not least, put your hands together for Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash.
tried to save it, but that will do it. Last competitor. Let's hear it for Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash. Last chance to lock in those scores. Judgeszone.com, judgeszone.com.
You know, Carlos, you said it. Jamie Sullivan may have only gotten one attempt in for the two-wheel skills challenge, but one epic attempt sometimes can be just enough to take that entire win and those 8 points. We've got your scores locked in, and the destiny of our drivers ready to be revealed. The score for Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash is a 6.588. That lands her in 7th place, which means your winner of the two-wheel skills challenge is John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity. You helped him get those 8 points. John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity takes home his 26th two-wheel skills challenge win this season. He's proving exactly why he secures that first place spot in the points standings. You helped him get there. Give it up one more time. John Zimmer Jr.
John Zimmer Jr., Terminal Velocity, got knocked out in the first round of racing. I know that was probably not what you were expecting there. And then you turned it around in the two-wheel, still taking home the next 8 points in the event. Did you have any little extra anger or pressure after racing?
Well, I was kind of kicking myself for racing. I'm kind of fighting this weird steering battle with my truck. Sometimes it's really good, sometimes it's bad, and that's super hard to troubleshoot, but it don't matter. It steers somewhat. Gets me out here enough to go out here and do some two-wheel. Man, it worked out for us this time. It was sick.
Sick it was. One more competition left. Are you guys working on that? What's the status of the truck? Are you guys going to be good for freestyle? Do you know?
The truck right now is good to go for freestyle. Got this big floor to make these sweeping turns. Big old jumps, man. That's what I love about freestyle. We got no rules out here. We let these trucks fly. It's going to get wild and crazy. We're getting halfway through Southaven. We got some more coming at you. Are you guys ready?
Are you guys ready? Make some noise. John Zimmer Jr., Terminal Velocity.
Absolutely an insane run and a fantastic competition. 2 competitions underway, so I think that means it's time for Monster Jam Halftime. We've got our halftime coming up right now, brought to you by your Mid-South Ford dealers. We want you to get up, stretch your legs, maybe check out the concourse. We've got snacks, drinks, and of course, our Monster Jam merchandise, a perfect way to take Monster Jam home with you here today. But you're gonna wanna make your way back to your seats after halftime, because not only do we have Carlos giving us the Northern Tool Pit Report, but we've also got the superstars of Freestyle Motocross ready to battle it out in the best trick competition. That's all happening after halftime. So make your way back to your seats. We've got more Monster Jam action headed your way. Southaven, it's time to get loud for the superstars of our freestyle motocross team. Nick Desmond, TJ Tiffany, Kenny Bartram, and Greg Duffy.
That's right, Southaven. This is gonna be one of the coolest things you see all event long, because these guys are gonna show you some of the most high-flying acrobatic tricks you have ever seen. We've got 4 awesome competitors here today. They're gonna start off with a couple of warm-up laps, do a couple of tricks, give you a little bit of a preview of what they're gonna show you. Then after that, they're gonna go into the best trick competition, where you guys will use judgeszone.com to crown our winner. Up and over the ramp, we've got Nick Desmond. An Indy from TJ Tiffany. Kenny Bartram hitting us with a knack-knack. Greg Duffy coming in last. Kicking off his runs with a heart attack, Nick Desmond coming around for round 2. taking a page from TJ Tiffany, giving us an Indy. Other side, I think that was a switchblade with his legs to the other side of the arena. Kenny Bartram laying it all the way back on that lazy boy. Greg Duffy, what do you got? Double grab heart attack, ladies and gentlemen. One-handed Indy. Slammin' salmon from Mr. Tiffany. What a whip from Kenny Bartram. And a picture-perfect one-handed Indy from Greg Duffy. A double grab from Nick Desmond. I see you doing a lazy boy, Tiffany. Two legs off the bike. All right, Monster Jam fans, are you liking what you're seeing so far? Make some noise. That's what I'm talking about. All right, if you guys like that, we've got even more in store for you guys. Go ahead and pull out your phones, go to judgeszone.com because we're moving on to the best trick competition. Each one of our riders will have one attempt to jump this Monster Jam pod, doing their coolest trick to impress all of you guys here in Southaven. Once they land on that ramp, pull out your phones, judgeszone.com, 20 seconds, lock in your score, and crown our winner. All right, our riders, you guys ready to go? They're ready to go. Southaven, you guys ready to go? All right, make some noise for the best trick competition.
Up first, make some noise for Nick Desmond. Nick Desmond is from Norfolk, Massachusetts. He's been riding for 19 years, and he's been a part of our Monster Jam family for a total of 4. Today, he's riding a Yamaha YZ250.
A rock solid from Nick Desmond. Make some noise. Scoring is open at 20 seconds. Lock in those scores. Less than 20 seconds, actually. Let us know what you thought, judgeszone.com.
Nick Desmond kicking off the best trick competition. Still 3 riders left to go. He's got that big job of setting the bar for the rest of the competition. We've got your scores locked in. Let's check it out. The score for Nick Desmond is at 8.351. A solid score and your current score to beat. Up next, make some noise for TJ Tiffany. TJ Tiffany is from Orlando, Florida, and he is an international stunt rider. He's been a part of some of the highest grossing movies in America, such as Bad Boys for Life and Avengers Endgame. You might even catch him on this season of Outer Banks.
Let's hear it for that backflip from TJ Tiffany. Scoring is open, ladies and gentlemen. Ribbon boards are red. Time to shine.
TJ Tiffany, a textbook perfect backflip in the best trick competition. Definitely looking to take his friend and competitor Nick Desmond out of the running for walking away with that title. And just like that, we've got your scores locked in. That current score to beat right now, held by Nick Desmond, is an 8.351. The score for TJ Tiffany is It's an 8.863. That is good enough for first place. Next rider's ready to go. Make some noise for Kenny Bartram. Kenny Bartram's from Stillwater, Oklahoma, and they call him Cowboy Kenny. He's a 10 times X Games medalist and a 10-time Gravity Games medalist. Today, he's bringing you his best trick on his KTM 450.
A backflip with only one hand on the bike. Don't know if you guys caught that. Pay attention to the replay. And let's make some noise for Kenny Bartram. Judgeszone.com, code STH. Score now.
You know, just when you think it can't get any cooler, Kenny Bartram enters into the competition and looks to give TJ Tiffany a run for his money, but he can't do it without your help. He needs you guys at Judgeszone.com. Locking in your scores, and I just got word. We've got that official score. Let's check it out. The score for Kenny Bartram is... Check it out, it's an 8.996. We have a new leader. But Southaven, we've got one final rider to go. Make some noise for Greg Duffy. Greg Duffy is from Graysonville, Maryland, and he's a 2016 Nitro World Games winner. He performed the world's first double front flip in a professional competition while at Nitro Games in Salt Lake City. Today, he's riding his Kawasaki 450.
Heel clicker backflip from Nick Desmond. Judgeszone.com. You gotta vote. This is the last opportunity. Will that be enough to overtake those other two backflips that we already have seen in this competition?
Greg Duffy proving exactly why he has competed and won at Nitro World Games, bringing all that action right here into the best trick competition. An absolutely insane move. We're gonna see exactly what you thought. The score for Greg Duffy is... a 9.710. Southaven, that means your winner of the best trick competition is Greg Duffy.
Southaven, you have crowned our winner, but I don't think we're done with this portion of our event. You've seen them go one at a time. Now you're about to see them go all together. We're about to show you the FMX Grand Finale. They're gonna go around this track, they're gonna line up, and they're gonna go back to back to back to back. Get your phones out, you're not gonna wanna miss the Grand Finale. There we go, Southaven. Give them your energy. Get loud. Gigantic whips. And a knack-knack there at the end, back to back to back to back. I told you it was gonna be cool. They're lining up for round two. Get loud, make some noise. Give them your energy, Southaven. The body awareness, the air awareness is insane. Southaven, they've got a message for you. All right, Lander Center, help me out with this one. Repeat after me. One more time. One more time. One more time. One more time. One more time, Nick Desmond, Kenny Bartram, TJ Tiffany, and your winner, Greg Duffy. So I don't know, you've been taking so many wins lately. I was thinking we just set up a second home on top of this pod. You're absolutely dominating here in Southaven, taking home another win, couple of new tricks. How you feeling right now?
I feel great, man. You know, all these fans have been getting so loud all day for the trucks, for us. I could barely hear my bike out there, so kudos to you guys. Keep up the noise.
What's it like coming up here on the pod, hanging out with your friends? Not only that, but you guys have several generations of riders up here with all sorts of different types of experiences. What's that dynamic like between all of you guys?
Oh, it's super cool, man. You know, I grew up racing against TJ Tiffany, grew up watching Kenny Bartram on X Games and all the X Fighters and stuff, so it's pretty surreal to be out here in front of all you awesome fans and hopefully giving you guys a show.
And that you have. If you thought Greg Duffy gave you a show today, make some noise for your FMX winner. Southaven, this is the pinnacle of the event. This is Monster Jam Freestyle. That will do it. Let's hear it for Angelina Knock in Megalodon. Scoring is open. It rolled over at the end, but had enough of a run to lock in a score. So make sure you go to judgeszone.com. Let your voice be heard.
Angelina Knock ending her run on the edge of her BKT tires, on the edge of the track. A phenomenal freestyle run, though. I mean, if you are going to lose it on 4 BKT tires, the end of your run is the ideal time to do that. So Angelina Knock fills that freestyle clock. She took advantage of multiple obstacles out on the track. So this makes for a great freestyle run. It's up to you guys to decide exactly where you think this run should land in the competition. Angelina Knock in Megalodon looking to get a high score from you Monster Jam fans. In just a few moments, we'll have that score. Check it out. It's a 6.919. That is the current score to beat.
Monster Jam fans, the track is heating up. It's getting crazy, but we want to take this opportunity to let you guys know of an awesome partnership that we have here at Monster Jam with St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. We're doing a little contest. Text ACS Central to 785-833. Scan that QR code. You can put in a donation, put it under your favorite driver, and see if they can beat all the other drivers on Arena Central. All right, Logan, I got my buddy Logan here. We wanted to do something pretty cool. We got one truck to announce together. You ready for this? Yeah. Coming up next, we've got Montana Robbins in Play Crazy!
The clock is paused on the track for Montana Robbins in Plain Crazy. Just about 13 or 12 seconds remaining in his freestyle run. We are going to wait to see if he's got the opportunity to potentially refire and fill the rest of those 12 seconds. But I just got word that completes his run. Make some noise for Montana Robbins in Plain Crazy. Scoring is open right now. Lock in your scores. You see that ribbon board turns red. Get those scores locked in for the freestyle run by Montana Robbins. We see him take advantage of that pod. Whatever that difficulty was in that truck, you see him absolutely powering through, pushing past, and getting a gnarly freestyle run under his belt. So let's check out the scores right now. The score for Montana Robbins in Plain Crazy is... It's a 7.522 right now. That is your new leader. Next competitor wants to see those zombie arms. Make some noise for John Zimmer in Zombie.
Zombie arms in the air for John Zimmer Sr. in Zombie. Scoring is open. Ribbon boards are red. Check out this replay. Check out the high flying action and let us know if it's good enough for the top spot.
Anytime a driver adds some two-wheel maneuvers into their freestyle run, I'm always looking for a high score. We saw John Zimmer pop that trick up on 2 BKT tires. We see him get some major air. I don't know. That's a good freestyle run. Let's see what you guys thought. The score for John Zimmer in Zombie is... It's an 8.450. We have a new leader. Next to hit the track, she's bringing the sparkle and the speed. Make some noise for Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash. Southaven. She could be lining up for the Morgan & Morgan backflip.
Let me hear you, Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash. Scoring is open. You know what to do.
Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash absolutely lays it down on the track, pulling off an incredible Morgan & Morgan backflip. Absolutely insane. This truck may be in pieces, but this girl's got it dialed in. And we've got your scores locked in. The current score to beat right now is held by Zombie John Zimmer. It's a score of an 8.450. The score for Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash is... a 9.455. We have a new leader. Looking to change all that up is our next competitor, Fernando Martinez in El Toro Loco.
What an attempt! Gigantic air! Fernando Martinez, El Toro Loco. Lock in those scores. Did enough to earn a score. Let us know at judgeszone.com.
There is something truly so ferocious about a Fernando freestyle here in Monster Jam. You heard him during his interviews. He's a cool, calm, collected guy. But he hits the track and absolutely delivers a diabolical freestyle run here in Landers Center. We've got the scores locked in. Let's check out the results. The current score to beat right now, held by Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash, is a 9.455. The score for Fernando Martinez in El Toro Loco is so close, a solid score of a 9.027. Right now, that's good enough for second place.
The craziness still has more to come. We've got Sparkle Smash still holding out that top spot, just barely able to beat out El Toro Loco in second. Zombie in third with an 8.4, and then we round out the rest of the competitors with Plain Crazy and Megalodon. 3 more to go, still anybody's shot, and still anybody's shot for that overall at the end of the event.
He won the two-wheel skills competition. Make some noise for your next competitor, John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity. Holding our breaths, the clock is paused at 52 seconds for his freestyle run. We are waiting to hear from our official team. Looks like I'm getting word that this does complete the run for John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity. Not the type of run any competitor wants to have, but especially John Zimmer Jr., who's used to absolutely throwing it down during this run. But when you push your truck to the limit like John Zimmer Jr. does, sometimes we are at the mercy of these Monster Jam trucks. Now, completing this, I am getting word, it looks like the rear sway bar in that Monster Jam truck could be that potential issue and breakage for John Zimmer, but he did fill enough time to be eligible for your scores, which we now have locked in. The score for John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity is a 5.685. Right now, that's good enough for 6th place. Southaven, you know what those bells mean. Make some noise for Matt Cody in Gravedigger. Give it up for Matt Cody in Gravedigger. Scoring is open. You see those ribbon boards, they've turned red, and that's your cue. Head on over to judgeszone.com and lock in your scores for that absolutely gnarly freestyle run. Matt Cody truly defining full send out here in the freestyle competition. I know that that felt good for him to get this run underneath his belt after yesterday missing out in this competition. He came to show all these Monster Jam fans exactly what Gravedigger is made of, and waiting to see your scores. We've got them locked in. Let's check it out. The score for Matt Cody in Gravedigger is a solid score. It's an 8.932 right now. That's good enough for third place. One final competitor to go. Your JCB Racing winner. Make some noise for Triton Robbins in a Crazy Train.
That will do it. Conductor arms in the air for Triton Robbins, Crazy Train. Last competitor on the track. It all comes down to this. Lock in your scores at judgeszone.com.
This train has absolutely left the station. Make some noise for Triton Robbins in a Crazy Train. He knows how to lay down a freestyle. I mean, he's a smart, skilled driver. He takes his way through the entire clock, fills all of that time, but definitely takes advantage of multiple obstacles. We saw some two wheels, a little bicycle attempt there. Over in the end, he is gunning for this freestyle win, and let's see if you guys helped him get there. The score for Triton Robbins in Crazy Train is... It's a solid score. It's a 7.619. Good enough for 5th place in the freestyle competition, which means your winner of freestyle is Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash. A repeat, another freestyle win of yesterday. She adds 8 points to her score, but was it enough? Your overall event champion earned 8 points in the JCB Racing competition, 7 points in the two-wheel skills competition, 4 points in the freestyle competition, with a total of 19 points. Your overall event champion is Triton Robbins in a Crazy Train. Triton Robbins in Crazy Train takes home overall event win number 5 of the season. He's proven himself a force to be reckoned with in the racing competition with a total of 15 wins. He's proven himself to be consistent, to get your scores high on that judgeszone.com and take home that overall event win. Not only is this a win for Triton Robbins, but the entire Crazy Train team. Give it up one more time for your overall event champion, Triton Robbins.
Triton Robbins, man, what an event. We saw breakage, we saw upsets, we saw rollovers, but you came out on top. We're gonna look that way. How does it feel after this crazy event to be holding that trophy?
It feels good, definitely, to be back in the winner's circle. Overall event, you know what, this Crazy Train, taking a little bit for the train to get rolling down the tracks, but you ain't stopping it now. Fighting a little bit of issues, the truck giving me a stubborn hard time, but you know what? We were pushing through it, and it's all for you fans.
And that is one of the reasons why they love you. Taking an overall event win. How's the truck doing? How are you doing? Do we still got some momentum for later on tonight?
Yes, for sure. The truck's doing good. It's ready to go. We just got to tune up a little bit of rear steer issues you can see out on the track, struggling. But you know what? I didn't let that truck slow me down. I got those rear tires straightened out and gave it the best we had.
Make some noise for Triton Robbins, Crazy Train. We got one more interview to do. This girl is on a roll. 15 freestyle wins. You're really getting used to this competition and getting used to dominating this series.
You know, it's so awesome to come out here and freestyle and give it our all. You know, doing those backflips, you know you can almost guarantee a win, and that's so epic. You know, I want to thank all you fans. We heard you guys screaming, getting loud. I saw you guys up on your feet, and that's what gets us motivated to come out here and destroy these tracks. So I want to hear you guys. Did you guys have fun at Monster Jam?
Did you guys have fun? Give it up, Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash.
A big congratulations to Triton Robbins in Crazy Train for taking home that overall event championship here today. We want to thank each and every one of you for coming out and being a part of our Monster Jam event here in Landers Center. For all of you who tuned in on our YouTube channel, we want to thank each and every one of you. We could not do these Monster Jam events without you. But for our fans here in the Landers Center, on your way out, make sure you stop at our Monster Jam merchandise stands. You can pick up the latest Spin Master diecast trucks. It's a perfect way to take a piece of Monster Jam home with you. And don't forget to head to monsterjam.com to stay on top of all of the action, the results, and to get your tickets to Monster Jam World Finals happening this 4th of July in Salt Lake City. On behalf of my co-host, Carlos Sparks, my name is Keaton Stewart, and we'll see you at the next Monster Jam.